Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I'm going to be trying this MyThreeSons. This is the Gourmet Pimento Cheese. And if you've watched me at all, you know I love pimento cheese and I love a good Ritz cracker. So that's how I'm going to do these. I'm going to eat them on the Ritz cracker. So these we bought at Whole Foods. They were $9.99. Of course, they are refrigerated. I love the packaging. I like the 1950s style images. I think it's kind of cool. So anyway, so we've got the Emmy's Original, made with extra sharp cheddar. Just like Mom's, maybe even better. That's what all of them say. It says it is a 10 ounce, 284 gram container. So that's not too bad. You can use it as a condiment, an appetizer, a sandwich spread, or meltable. I know a lot of people put pimento cheese on like cheeseburgers, like hamburgers. Instead of cheese, they put this on top of it as well. I think that's a good idea, but I'm going to eat them on a Ritz cracker. So anyway, you got Emmy's Original. You got spicy white cheddar, made with extra sharp cheddar, is what it says. And then you've got the fiery habanero. And let's see if I can go through each one of these. So this is the original. I'm trying to just keep refrigerated. Okay, so this one is 2 tablespoons or 110 calories. And there's your info for you. Tammy will have a picture of this too, but 110 calories for 2 tablespoons. The spicy is 130 for 2 tablespoons. I don't know if you're gonna read that or not. And then the fiery habanero is 100 calories for 2 tablespoons. So it's like less than anything. Interesting. And these are made in Greensboro, North Carolina. MTSGourmet.com. That's their website. So let me open these. Let's just see what they look like up close, and then I'll take them over the table. So pretty straightforward pimento cheese. This is the original. This looks like pimento cheese. There's some really nice pimentos in there. It looks like a really good texture. That's that one. That's the original. Let's try the spicy white cheddar. Still looks pretty much like the other one. It may be a little not quite as chunky. It's that plastic ripped. Yeah, you can see the white cheddar. You can see the lighter color piece of cheese in there, but it's still got the pimentos in there. The reason I say that is I got a pimento cheese from somewhere that said it was pimento cheese, and I opened it and there was no pimentos. It's like, you can't say it's pimento cheese and not have pimentos in it. That's not even right. So here's the jalapeno one, and you can see the green jalapenos in there and the pimentos, but you see the jalapenos as well. So I'm gonna get these over to the table, and I'll probably just try them in this order. I'll try the habanero last, because habaneros do tend to be a little hot for me. So yeah, $9.99 a piece. I'm gonna take it over the table. We'll see what it tastes like. All right, so I've got my Ritz over here. I've got my knife. I've got my Emmy's Original. I'll try it first. I didn't really see a description of the actual. Just says no artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. Emmy's Original with sharp cheddar, that's all it says. It says stir well. Temporary texture changes may occur during pasteurization, so I'll take my knife and stir it up, that's fine. But it doesn't really give a description of it. It says, pimento cheese, loves bringing a smile. So that's the same thing it says for all of them. So it doesn't say what this, the original involves, but it doesn't feel like, I don't think I really need to stir this. I mean, I will, but I don't think I really need to. It feels like pimento cheese to me. Yeah. I don't think I need to really stress about it. I'm gonna take just a little knife without putting it on the Ritz just to try it. That's good. Boy, you really get the cheese flavor. The cheese really stands out, and like I always eat pimento cheese and I eat way too much, just to let you know. I always like pimento cheese because you get the cheese flavor, but you also get the pimentos. You get that little bit of a vinegary kind of pimento flavor, and you also get a little bit of that red pepper flavor, although it's not hot peppers, it's just a red, like a bell pepper. You get a little bit of that flavor, and you get the cheese, and you get a little bit of the mayonnaise that is usually used in this. This one is almost all cheese. The Ritz, as always, perfect backdrop for any kind of spreadable cheese, that's for sure. I'll try one more bite without the Ritz, because the Ritz, you really do taste the Ritz when you eat it with a Ritz cracker. Yeah, I'm impressed with how bold the cheese is. And the good thing is the cheese is not, like I've said, some things were kind of a funky cheese, you know, like, you know, tastes like feet or something. This is not like that. This is a really nice flavor of cheese. I got the pimento flavor that time. The actually tasted the pepper and the little bit of a vinegary, like pickled bell pepper. Yeah, that's really good. I like that. It's primarily cheese. There's no like seasonings or spices or anything in there. It's mostly, you get the cheese flavor. If it has mayonnaise in it, which I can't read the directions, the ingredients is too small for me, but if it does have mayonnaise in it, it doesn't stand out as a flavor. It's all cheese with a little bit of the pimento in there. And there's also really not any spices in there, so they don't have, it's not like a beer cheese where they put lots of paprika and stuff like that in there. It's not like that. Now this one, I do expect it to be a little bit more seasoning. This one is a spicy white cheddar. And I would expect that spicy to be not necessarily hot, but definitely more seasonings in it. It smells like, I get onion and garlic from it. So it says, again, it said stir, although it's really the same textures throughout, so I'm not too stressed about stirring. It's not like it's really dry on the top and wet in the bottom. It's not like that, so I'm not gonna fight with stirring it up. There we go. You definitely get garlic and onion, and you get heat. So it does have some, when it says spicy, they do mean like a kick of seasoning, like a pepper spice. It's not ridiculously hot, but you feel the burn in the back of your throat. I really like that onion and garlic flavor too. I like that. I like that little extra kick of seasoning, and I like that that little bit of tingle in the back of your throat. It's really nice. It's not too hot by any means. Although I'm not going to say it's not hot, because it is. I mean, you do definitely get the tingle in the back of your throat. If I had to guess, the one that Tammy would like out of those two, she would like that spicy cheddar, because it is, it's got some burn to it. It's got some little bit of spice in the back of your throat, and it's not just mostly cheese. It's really got some seasonings in there going for it too. I really like it too. I don't mind the heat. The heat's not too much for me, but it is like a good, it's not quite hot sauce hot. It's more like, I don't know, like they put some peppers in there, which is gonna, I'm interested in what the jalapeno is gonna be like. I'm assuming the jalapeno is gonna have some of that green jalapeno flavor, which this one does not really have like a, you know, you don't get peppers, like you don't get red peppers or cayenne peppers. You don't really get that flavor of peppers. It just has like a kind of garlicky, oniony kind of flavor, and the cheese, you really do taste the cheese. And you also get a little bit of pimento, but you get that heat that comes in, but it doesn't really have a flavor for the heat. It's just heat. So if that makes any sense. Now for the habanero, I mean the fiery jalapeno. Fiery jalapeno. Again, I don't think I need to mix this. It's not really, it's not like peanut butter separates and it's got the oils on top and the thickness on the bottom. This is not like that. It's all pretty much the same texture, so I think it's okay. I don't think I'm missing anything by not stirring it up a lot. I did stir up a little bit. So this is I made sure I got some green jalapenos in there. That is a creamier texture. It's not quite as chunky as the It's still got some texture to it, so it's still got the hunks of cheese in there, but it's not like the other two have really had a lot of the cheese in this, and the hunks of cheese without a lot of the cream cheese in there. This one is like they've taken cheese and put it in a food processor and mixed it up and made it kind of pasty, almost like a beer cheese or pub cheese, and then mix that with the regular cheese. So it's really nice. You do get the flavor of the jalapenos. I really like the flavor of the jalapenos. This one has more of that pickled kind of flavor, and maybe the jalapenos are a pickled jalapeno, and the pimentos, of course, are pickled. But they have a little bit more of that vinegar flavor, and but it doesn't have that spice like the other one did. The spicy white cheddar really had, like, it seemed like it had some garlic and onion powder in there too. I don't taste that in this one necessarily. This is more like the original, except they've added jalapenos to it. So they really haven't added anything else beyond the jalapenos. It just tastes like the original with peppers in it. I do like it though. It actually is strong enough flavor to where it almost overcomes the flavor of the Ritz, which is pretty hard to do. That's really, really good. I wish I could say I could eat this all the time, but I eat too much of it, so the calories kill me, because 2 tablespoons is not much. 2 tablespoons, for even if you get the jalapeno, it's 100 calories. I'd be eating 500 or 600 calories of this, no problem at all. As far as my favorite goes, I'm gonna tell you, I like the brand a lot. I mean, I really do like the brand. I think this is a super flavorful, really good quality. I love the textures of the cheese. Again, the jalapeno is a little bit creamier, so not that creamier cheese in there, but the texture, and let me just say this, the jalapeno was a creamier texture with some chunks of cheese in there too. The white cheddar was more chunky with less of the creamed cheese, the blended cheese, whatever you want to call it. And then the original is kind of a good mix of both ways. So you got a middle, you got a more chunky with the white, and you got a more creamy with the jalapeno. I think these are top notch. I really do like the flavors. I like the textures. I like everything. I think $10 is a little expensive for them because I don't think they have anything going on that's like ridiculously high end beyond other ones. There's other ones that are just as good and a little bit cheaper, but $10 is not bad because I do think you're going to probably get at least 3 servings out of that probably. So if you take the $10 divided by 3, you know, it's only $3.50. Excuse me, it's only $3.50 or so per serving. So I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's bad at all. I'm taking in the Ritz crackers as well. So $3 or $4 if you're carrying the crackers as well per meal. I don't think that's bad. So I would rate all of these at like a 4.5. I'm gonna give them all 4.5. A 5, I don't know what they could have done to be a 5, just reduce the calories, but I don't think they can work magic. But I do like the flavor of all these. I still think I'm gonna stick to 4.5. It wouldn't quite go to a 5. It wouldn't be something I'd want to eat like every single day, but definitely a 4.5 tells you it's really, really good. And you can put this on a sandwich too. It'd be really good on bread with a couple slices of bread. It'd be really good that way as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.